Good afternoon. Today's the 25th of September and I'm here outside North Mymms Park, which is it's a filming location for things like the Avengers. The Hidden Tiger was filmed right outside these gates. We're in Hertfordshire, and it's a very special treat for people who like Rover 45s because we have two V6 Rover 45s. Bear in mind there are 100 of these cars left in the country and we've got two of them together. This beautiful blue one is owned by Wayne, who has had this car. Is it about a year he had it or something?
Just under a year.
Had it just under a year. He's made quite a few little modifications to the car, which actually make it, I have to say this, I prefer mine, but really this one's better. I do apologise for the wind noise today. There's not a lot we can do. Last time we were filming here, which was the MG ZSEV review, that was really bad as well, but we'll go on the inside and I'll show you what Wayne has actually done. First of all, you'll see that he's put some little wood caps on the steering wheel. That's a non-standard feature, but it does look quite nice. Secondly, he has got a car that actually has the volume controls on the steering wheel. Because this is a 52 plate car, mine's an 03, that's one thing they would have removed at some point during production. He's got a little rubber thing on top of the key fob that just helps protect it a bit. You can get those aftermarket. And then he's put some chromed ring around the dials. He has the later dials like I have, but he's chrome ringed them, which is very nice. Also he's put a grip onto the handbrake, because the handbrake as it is looks very kind of normal in a 45. And he's also put a bit of wood on the shifter there. We've also got some chrome rings round the heater controls. And just like me, we've got an aftermarket Sony Stereo unit in there because the original units in this car were, well, they're pretty much just whatever they could find. My Becker unit is actually pretty useless in modern day driving, and so it just lives in a box in my house, accumulating value. In the back, we've got some nice Rover cushions. I do like this beige interior, it's absolutely lovely. The mats that Wayne is in here are not the mats he'd use for a show. He does have a set of those, like the ones I've got. The headlining in here, like lots of 45s and 400s, has had to be treated. And just like these door cards, these are non-standard material now because the sort of speaker type material that they usually came with, that actually sags really, really badly. So we take a look under the bonnet. I'll just pop the bonnet. See one or two differences in there. Wayne will just open that for me. Straight away at the front of this car, we've actually got a couple other things. We've got the torpedo badges. Now these are actually off a Rover 75, but they look really good just on the rubber strip there. And we've got some headlamp protectors as well. Obviously you get stone trips from fast driving. Now the engine bay in my car is now looking pretty nice, but not like this. We've got an original yellow label for the power steering reservoir. We've got a sticker on top of the air filter. It's got a performance air filter in this car. We've got a Rover branded battery warmer as well, and a little chrome oil filler cap. We've got in here as well a little cover for the spark plugs because I suppose they look a bit unsightly. If we look here, we've got an almost perfect inlet manifold, and I'm sure that with this system in Wayne's car works just fine. And that sticker as well on there, that looks perfect. I don't know if that's, did we change that sticker, Wayne?
No, that's the
Original sticker. It's weird because this car's actually done a few more miles than mine. It's not done that many more, but it has done a few more. So it's just had an MOT today. It's obviously passed with no advisories, of course. But it's done 95,000 miles. You just wouldn't believe it's just saying that actually mine's done fewer miles, but it has. One thing that's really weird is that the slam panel on here is actually a different colour from the bumper, which is the same sort of thing on mine. I think that's a different colour too. Just sort of shows that they probably cut some costs at some point. One thing you just look at when you walk around the car is just how perfect everything is. The alloy wheels are perfect. Mine are, I've just driven about 85 miles today, so it's not looking so perfect. There's no scratches or anything on this car. Mine is, you know, it's very good, and you know, people when I've been to the show, that I have been so far, people do compliment me on the condition of the car, but there's nothing on this, just nowhere. It's virtually perfect. Obviously we've got the V6 badge, and we've got a nice flag as well in very good condition. And Wayne's also put on some better number plates than I think he probably got with the car. One thing we'll see actually on here as well is he's got a period tax disc from when MG Rover went bankrupt in April 2005. Being a V6, of course, we've got the between number plate on the front, so the front bumper is actually unique to a V6. We've got MG Rover Owners Club as well, and this grille isn't actually standard. The fins on the grille were not chrome as they came out of the factory. It's just a beautiful, beautiful car. And all these little changes that he's made to it just makes it even better. Obviously some wind deflectors on here, because one thing these cars do suffer from, and especially on a windy day like this, is a bit of wind noise. You'll see on mine we don't have any wind deflectors. That probably needs sorting out at some stage as well. There's just little marks on the car. I do however have a new flag on the back that was fitted by Jake from the Wells Wheels channel. I should at some point get some non-faded number plates, or just maybe clean those, I don't know. It's not really not bad, this car, and I absolutely love it, but you can see it's just a bit more plain. We haven't got any kind of fancy stuff on here. And yes, we'll just have a look inside, and I'll show you what we don't have. You can see we've got this speaker material that's all sort of bagging a bit. One thing that Wayne hasn't been able to get around to yet is doing the clock, which doesn't work on either of our cars. But you'll see you haven't got wood on there, no wood on there, and no wood on the steering wheel, and no controls for the stereo. So it gives you an example of what the difference is between a very good car, and you know, this car is going to a show this weekend, and an exceptional one. I doubt very much whether there's another 45 V6 that's as good as this in the country. With so few of them left, it's difficult to sort of imagine that there could be. One thing that Wayne just pointed out to me is I'm not going to pull this door handle, because a very common problem with 45s and Rover 400s is actually this door handle does come away, and you can see it's sort of just coming up there. So that's just something to be aware of. You can either just buy a new door handle, but obviously you'd have to match this paint, or of course you can just glue it. Right, let's just open my bonnet so you can see what a standard one looks like. So as you can see, we've not got the chrome oil filler cap. We've just got the spark plugs exposed, and we've not got any headlamp protectors on this car or anything like that. To be fair, this car is in pretty good condition. It's only done 69,000 miles is almost on now. I've done 3,000 miles in this car since I bought it, which is pretty good. I need to replace this at some stage. That's fading a bit. We've not got any label on there. My label's actually pretty good on there. I've not got a battery warmer on here or anything. And we've not got a little sort of recommend sticker on here. You can see quite clearly that the slam panel and the bumper are a different colour, just like in Wayne's car, and that's just the way they came out. And of course it's just a standard air filter in there. They're pretty actually easy to change. This is the easiest air filter to change probably of any car you can buy. It's amazing. Right, I suppose we better sum up now. So at some point I will be going to see Chris, who has Ian Seabrook's old Rover 45, and we'll do the same kind of thing then. But isn't that amazing that actually I know two other enthusiastic Rover 46, Rover 45 V6 owners, and I mean, even down to this like little tailpipe there, it looks absolutely brilliant. Mine, I'm not going to show you mine, I'm too embarrassed. But this is what you can do if you want to make your car just a show item. Wayne only covers about 1,000 miles a year in this car. He has another car that you'll see quite soon on No Budget Reviews that was equally as fun, but not the condition of it won't be like this. Of course, there's those Rover, I suppose you just call those sort of lettering on the head restraint. That was actually not something that Wayne has done. That was on the car when he bought it, which is interesting. But anyway, I think that's enough for MG Rover indulgence for one day. I'm sure a lot of you who like these cars will have enjoyed this little video. So don't forget to subscribe for more. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment below. I do apologise again for the wind noise. There's not a lot I can do about that. And I'll also probably put Wayne's car on my Instagram account, which is Lloyd. Instagram.com/Lloyd_vehicle_consulting. And I've also got a Facebook page, facebook.com/Lloyd Vehicle Consulting. Thank you, Wayne, once again for bringing your lovely car to the channel.
Thank you very much.
And there we are.